Alright, so I haven't done a video like this in a while where I actually talk about a new board that I'm not reviewing. So, FYI, this is not a board review. This is just my first new complete that I've had in several years. So, got a basic real R1 deck shape. Actually has a shorter wheelbase than the last board that I did. It's got a 14.1 inch wheelbase. The last one I had was 14.25. And I got the 52 millimeter Spitfire Formula 4 wheels. Normally I ride 50s, but my last board has been like, the wheels have been down to probably like a freaking bugs everywhere. There's been like 50, I think they started at 50, then they went down to about 46, so they were like bearing huggers pretty much. So these roll better, and I upgraded to the Spitfire Super Reds. Normally I ride the Reds and they're pretty good, but the last pair, the bearings were just like 3 years old at that point, so they were pretty dirty. I couldn't do any manuals. That's why you haven't seen any manuals on my channel, because I used to be known as the manual guy. So here's a few clips of some of the manuals I used to do. And that's why I don't do any manuals, because the last board doesn't roll. But I have tested this. I haven't really done any tricks on this board. I've just rolled around, and they hold pretty stable for the nose manuals whenever I do that. So stay tuned for that, because those should be coming back. The thing that's the most different about this board, though, besides having new wheels and bearings, which will help with manuals, is that these are the Indy mid trucks, the mid Indies, the Mindies, whatever you want to call them. But this time they have a hollow light version. So these are the Mindy lights, I guess you could say. So they're about 50 millimeters, so they're about the same height as Thunder trucks, but they're independents, which should shorten the wheelbase, which helps with tray flips and other things. And the weird thing about independent trucks is, with independent trucks, that's like the only board for some reason that I can do the late hard flips on. If you guys have seen me do the late back foot hard flips, it's only on independent boards. Even when I lost them for a few years, as soon as my friend loaned me his board that had independent trucks on it versus the Thunder trucks I've been riding, I was just screwing around, boom, late back foot hard flip, late back foot hard flip. So maybe there's like something weird about that pressure point that goes on with the independent trucks. So we're gonna see how that is. And I do like lower trucks because you get a faster snap. The only thing I don't like is the wheel bite. And sadly, Skate Warehouse was sold out of the 50 millimeter wheels. So now I got 52 wheels with the lower trucks. So probably gonna be getting a lot more wheel bite than my current setup with the little tiny wheels. Anyways, oh yeah, I got Shake Jump hardware and Grizzly grip, which normally I've been riding Mob or just some off-brand stuff. So I think this is a pretty good setup. I like everything on it. The only weird wild card factor is the Indy mids. So I will be doing a full review on that once I, end these in their lifespan. So again, not a board review, just a preview of what's coming for the channel, and a whole new complete that was about $200. So subscribe and get ready to see this in action, and expect some manuals and crazy flip tricks again.